Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. Every day, billions of dollars move across markets that most people don't even know exist. Crypto, stocks, AI, the signals are there if you know where to look. And that's exactly what we do here. Let's dive in.
Quantum computers won't kill Bitcoin. They'll delete your entire savings account first. Verdict: you're aiming your fear at the wrong target. Let's start with the scoreboard in front of your face. Bitcoin is trading around $80,238, down about 1.8% today. S&P Mini sits red, Nvidia red, oil ripping higher. Headlines scream about Iran, Trump rejecting peace, and the Dow opening lower. That's noise. Here's signal. Bitcoin just survived another news cycle of geopolitical chaos and rate anxiety and still sits near all-time highs, while traditional safe assets wobble every time a politician clears their throat. The market already crowned its cockroach. Second signal. Quantum computing is not science fiction anymore. It's a budget line item. IBM ran a 433-qubit processor, then a 11121-qubit chip. Google's chasing. China's dropping billions. The NSA literally published guidance warning that today's public key cryptography breaks under future quantum attacks. Translation: your bank login, your brokerage account, your safe index fund infrastructure gets shredded before Bitcoin's core is even on the menu. Why? Your entire financial life runs on RSA and elliptic curve schemes that sit in giant centralized databases, big fat targets. JP Morgan, Fidelity, Robinhood, your mortgage servicer, one juicy breach, and a quantum-equipped attacker vacuums more value in an hour than Bitcoin miners earn in a month. That's not a vulnerability, that's a buffet. Third signal. Bitcoin already has a quantum exit plan, your bank doesn't. There are quantum-resistant signature schemes, lattice-based, hash-based, already standardized by NIST. Bitcoin devs have active proposals for post-quantum upgrades and migration paths. Centralized finance? They're still sending you 6-digit SMS codes like it's 2009, while post-quantum shows up as a marketing bullet on a PowerPoint, not a shipped product. Here's the cliff. The first time a serious quantum machine lands a real-world financial hack, the world will blame crypto, while Bitcoin quietly becomes the evacuation route out of everything actually broken. So connect this. Signal 1. Bitcoin holds high ground while legacy markets twitch on every headline. Signal 2. Quantum computing's real target is the centralized credential pile your net worth sits on. Signal 3. Bitcoin's architecture can rotate cryptography in the open, while banks hide behind NDAs, and we take security seriously emails. The pattern. Quantum risk isn't Bitcoin versus computers from the future. It's centralized databases versus an open-source protocol that can harden in public. Here's the piece nobody says out loud. Quantum turns traditional too-big-to-fail banks into too centralized to trust. When the real machines arrive, you won't be asking, is Bitcoin safe? You'll be asking, why is my mortgage file on a 15-year-old server running Java 8 and praying no one points a dilution fridge at it? Let's talk mechanism, not mythology. A real quantum attack on Bitcoin's current scheme would need to 1. Target specific high-value addresses with exposed public keys. 2. Run Shor's algorithm fast enough to win the race before blocks confirm.
Does what you just heard make you want to dig deeper? Good, because that curiosity is exactly what brought you here, and the second part is going to take it further. Let's go.
3. Do this at scale while the entire Bitcoin dev community watches in real time. On the other side, a quantum attack on banks needs 1. One sloppy vendor. 2. One outdated VPN appliance. 3. One employee who reuses a password. That's why the smart fear is flipped. Bitcoin is annoying to attack and globally visible. Banks are convenient to attack and legally incentivized to hide it. Bitcoin's surface area is public. Traditional finance's surface area is a blind guess. And because Bitcoin is rule-based, not CEO-based, it can hard fork in the open. Here's the new quantum-safe signature scheme. Here's the migration schedule. Here's how you regenerate your keys. Painful, yes? Fatal, no. Your bank's version of that is a press release after the breach. We recently learned of a security incident. Your data was accessed. You get 12 months of free credit monitoring. Translation: your life's paperwork is permanently on the dark web, and they're throwing you a coupon. So here's your conclusion if you're not asleep at the wheel. One concrete thing you didn't know. Quantum risk is asymmetric. Centralized finance is the softest target. Bitcoin, despite all the doom threads, is structurally better positioned to evolve in public than any institution that locks its code behind compliance departments. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. 1. Stop parroting "quantum will kill Bitcoin." The first big quantum victim is your password-based, custodial, KYC-stuffed legacy stack, not the protocol designed to be upgraded under global surveillance. 2. If you hold Bitcoin, stop treating it like a lottery ticket and start treating it like an engineering project. Use modern wallets, move coins off ancient addresses that exposed their public keys, and pay attention to future post-quantum upgrade paths instead of memes. 3. If your net worth lives entirely in traditional accounts, assume quantum risk is a countdown, not a theory. Pressure your brokers and banks about post-quantum plans, diversify custody models, and learn how Bitcoin's key management works now before everyone else sprints for the same narrow door. You don't have to worship Bitcoin. You just have to recognize this. When quantum turns trusted institutions into the biggest attack surface on Earth, the asset that can upgrade itself in the open has the best shot at walking out alive. You decide where you want your future self standing, inside the breach database or inside the protocol that prepared. Subscribe, because tomorrow I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to show you where the next blind spot lives. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's a wrap for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you something to think about, a new angle, a clearer picture, a better question to ask. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, always. If this video added value to your day, subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it's the best way to support this work and keep it free for everyone. You'll also find every video as a full article on the blog, drfredmarkets.com, and the newsletter is in the bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.